In this video, we're going to be going over the installation process for the no solder kits into the Xplorer guitars. If you haven't done it already, go ahead and get the shell open, take all the parts out, get everything cleaned up and ready to go. You want to start out, go ahead and take your strum bar, little metal rod, put that thing right on in there, drop her in, take these guys, throw them on there. After this one, you want to put it on here like this. Here. Drop that in place there. Once you get that done, go ahead and just move this guy out the way here. All right. Take these guys, put them back in where they go. Get your other screws here. All right, now this is the part that you got to be a little careful on. When you're taking this apart, hold your finger down over the spring when you pull this out. So otherwise this thing likes to go flying. We'll go ahead and take the spring arms just like this. Get it on there like that. You shouldn't have to hold it. It might be a good idea to do it anyways. And what you want to do is look at the little keyway right here. You get this guy facing the proper way to go into the keyway. Just push it in. Make sure you're good to go. Pop this guy back on there. That part's good to go. All right, so we're going to move up to the frets, and this is for the LED version only, but basically the same thing applies. You just don't have to snip this part off. You want to take your snips, snip this guy off on the side here, a little side fin, and take your snips. Be a little more careful with this one. You don't want to break this piece off. Yeah. Finagle that guy out of there. Xplorer kits are going to come with two different sets of frets. A lot of these guitars end up being Franken guitars, whether that was from the factory, people just fixing them themselves. You just never know what heck you're going to get with these guitars. So you want to take both sets, obviously. If you put one in and you can't push the buttons at all, like it's just stiff, then take them out, put the other one. Sometimes you have to use the washers, and if you don't, it's basically just trial and error. Frets in here. At this point, I like to plug the guitar into so you can see what's happening, especially if you got the LEDs. Once you get them all in there, go ahead and take the back part of the neck. What you want to do, squeeze it together, make sure that there's no forced inputs. That's all good to go. So this one didn't need the washers. Sometimes you have to sand these down a little bit. And that's also just like I said, it's dependent on which neck you get. But you can use a file like this and basically just sand them down. Use a Dremel, sandpaper, whatever works. Once you get that all done, you make sure that there's no forced inputs or anything goofy happening once the neck is on. You want to take this piece here. Your last two screws. You're all good to go. Go ahead and get everything put back together. Get the wire nice and tucked in there. Put everything back together and go ahead and play some clone here.